Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
So let's play tennis, everybody. We're so lucky that we have tennis here in Delray Beach. Used to have to go down to Miami years ago and get tennis there or go up to New York or somewhere. But now we have the ATP Delray Beach Open coming by Vitacost.com. They're the sponsor. And if you just mark your calendars, we're looking at February the 15th to the 24th. So exciting. It's Team Americas versus Team World. And I have to tell you that Adam, of course, the person that has put all this together is Adam Barron, you and your family for so long. So it's exciting still, even after all these years?
Oh, yes. It's a never a dull moment here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, you know, when you think about it, this isn't just a tennis tournament. You are responsible for the whole tennis the tennis in Delray Beach. I mean, that gorgeous tennis, I want to call it an arena. It's not quite an arena. What would you want to call it?
A stadium. It's
tennis stadium. Okay,
yeah.
That's a good thing. And you are responsible for that. So, you know, and I know that even though this is just February the 15th to the 24th, you put on a lot of things all year round, and people don't know that.
Yeah, we run a lot of big junior tennis tournaments, through the months of about April through October, and the city does a great job running the facility, public facility throughout the year, and then we come in and we put on the tournament for those 2 weeks, a lot of work throughout the year to get this tournament going.
No one could ever imagine what you do. We put on our big expo, and it's just one day, and you're putting it on for, almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, 10-day event. Yeah, the 14th through the 24th, and the tennis basically runs itself. I mean, we have some of the best pros in the world, the top tennis players that are playing currently. The professionals, number 4 in the world, Juan Martín del Potro, number 5 in the world, Kevin Anderson. Some of the best the best doubles team in the world in history, the Bryan Brothers. Some great tennis, right in your face action, up close, personal. It's just a great venue for tennis.
Yeah, it is, and I just have to admire what you and your family have done because, these are celebrities. They're tennis players, but they're celebrities, and so everybody has their own shtick, as we say. They want this, they don't want that, and you have to make everybody happy. How do you do that?
Put a smile on everyone's faces. You just smile yourself. There's nothing wrong. Everything's gonna take care of it. Everything's taken care of.
Right.
That's it. You put on a happy face. But no, we love what we do, and that helps. Definitely helps. We have a great, like you said, a family event. My father started the tournament. He's the tournament director, Ivan Barron.
Right.
He's a professional tennis player. He works alongside us, the tournament chairman, and then there's me as well. And it's just a great, working hard. But when you see the finished product, it's a nice feeling.
So when you were a little kid, remember back then, when did you have your first racket in your hand?
Oh gosh, probably 7 years old. 7, yeah. My brother, we instantly picked up tennis. My brother put a racket in his hand and was number 1 from the start. He was, one of the top junior tennis players in the world. He was number 1 in the world as juniors, and then went pro. Was on the tour for about 6 years, and then retired. Went back to school, got his master's, and then started working here with my father for the last, about 16 years. Next year will be the 27th year of the tournament. Actually, this year. In the next few days, but 27th anniversary of the event.
Absolutely amazing. And I was curious, does your mother play tennis?
She did. She was actually the reason why we picked up a tennis racket. She used to play club tennis forever and enjoyed it, and we always played sports growing up, and then she said, hey, why don't you guys try and play tennis? So we did it and instantly fell in love with it from the first ball.
Oh, okay. And the thing that I love is you call it yellow ball tennis. I had not heard that before. Is that your invention?
No, I think when we first started the tournament, we came up with a catchy website name and called it Yellow Tennis Ball.
Right.
So the website, our website for the Delray Beach Open is theyellowtennisball.com. And all of our junior tournaments are the Yellow Tennis Ball series, but it's a nice, catchy name, for the Delray Beach Open by Vitacost.com.
I'll tell you something very funny about this. I have a grandson who's 13, and he's been playing tennis. He lives in Miami, and he did not know, all the balls are yellow. He didn't know that tennis balls were white, and this is something new.
That they were white?
Well,
back
yeah, tennis.
Back in the
right.
day,
That's right. Back in the days.
Yeah, they were white. Yeah, like at Wimbledon always used white balls.
Right.
And then I think they came on to, you know what? I think we need a brighter ball. So
right. To be able
better.
to see it, of course.
Yeah.
But it was a white ball, not a yellow ball. And he said,
True.
oh.
Yes.
So I had something to tell him that he didn't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember or recall exactly when they changed over to yellow. But, back in the day it was white.
Right. Okay, so let's just go over what people will expect. Let's talk about, they buy tickets. Now, do they buy tickets to every event, or can they buy a ticket that will get them into all the events?
There's different ticket options. You go on our website, yellowtennisball.com, like we said, go under tickets, and you can see all the ticket options. So you can do individual sessions. So we have 17 different sessions, some days, some evenings, and you can purchase, I want to come Tuesday night, I want to come Wednesday night, and purchase just for that session. Or you can purchase a series. So if you want to come to every single match, every single event, you can purchase a series tickets. And that gets you access to every single session that we have. So there's different options. We also have a bunch of different events that go on besides the tennis. Parties here. We have our Chamber Bash that's brought on by the Chamber of Boca and Delray Beach. It's a great event. We also have our Ladies' Day luncheons, which are amazing. The Wednesday and Thursday of the tournament, getting a nice lunch, some wine, and watch the matches, as well as a few different special days. One of them is our Senior Days, which is opening weekend Saturday, the 16th, Monday, the 18th, and Wednesday, the 20th. And those are buy one, get one free for seniors over 55. That's what we call Senior Days. So those are great days to come and watch some tennis.
Yeah, you do a lot for the seniors, and that's why we're so involved with you, because, of course, that's what we do. But I also wanted to say that last time I was there, the food on campus, right there, when you get, off the court, they have some really nice restaurants that you've brought together.
Yes, we do. I mean, the avenue is hopping always. It's in season, tons of different bars, restaurants. Obviously, we'd love everyone to come on site, eat at our site, but people love to come, have a few drinks, have a bite, and then after the matches, they go down the avenue and experience what Delray Beach is all about.
Yeah, but I meant the one that you have there on site. I really liked that. The food was great.
Oh, yeah, on site. Yeah, we have amazing vendors. Pretty much anything you can think of. We have a nice restaurant, upscale deli, and then we have, any hamburgers, hot dogs, shrimp, coconut shrimp.
You never have to leave.
Trying to think. No, you don't. Beer, wine, food, drinks, everything on site that you can. You don't have to leave. Watch the matches, enjoy.
Right, and then you have the live music stage, and that was fun.
Yes, we have live music going on when the matches are over, in between each match. Fun event. And actually, what we're doing this year, we're having a new event on a Friday night, quarterfinals night. It's called the Game Set Pour, where we have 10 local breweries, 10 local restaurants, unlimited sampling of food, beer. Very good event, and it includes access to the matches that night for the quarterfinals. It's a great event.
Oh,
Game
yes.
Set Pour.
That's good. I was just looking for that in your program, but I'll remember it's Friday night. Okay,
Yep.
well, then I also want to talk about the volley girls. Now, that's really gorgeous. These are cute women, and you have them, they're beautiful.
Yes, it's something unique about us. We always try to think outside the box. We have our promotional team, the Volley Girls, and they are, the dance team on the court. They go out do promotions for the tournament as well. And we actually introduced, I believe, a few years ago, the Fuzzy Nuggets, which are little girls and boys, under the age of 10, I believe, they dance with the volley girls, and people love them as well. It's very cute.
Oh, I didn't. Fuzzy Nuggets? Oh, that's cute.
Yes.
Okay, no, I didn't see that. So that's something I have to go back and see. Okay,
Yes.
so that's so, and we will be there with our own booth for everybody that you should
Yep.
you should know the Boomer Times, and we have lots of things we're going to give away also. But the most important thing is that it's tennis, and you want to go there. You want to support, of course, this because it does put it's like a big event, a huge event for Florida. I think people probably come from all over Florida to see this, don't they?
They come from all over the world.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's
Because of your people, right? The people you bring here.
Oh, yeah. We have, players from all over the world. People come from all walks of the United States, Canada, Europe, everywhere to come to Delray Beach to watch world-class tennis.
Okay, so see, I didn't realize that. I mean, I knew they come from all over, but sure, why not? That's what they want to do. And do these guys that you have, do they go other places and do the same thing? They play as a whole group in other cities?
Well, there's a tour, the ATP tour. So they have different tournaments they play. They create their schedule for the year, and they plan it out and map it out. And so our draw is a 32 draw. So obviously we can't have everyone that's on the tour playing it, but we try to get some of the top players. Like I said, we have the number 4 in the world, the number 5 in the world, the best doubles team ever in the history. We have some amazing tennis players playing the tournament.
Right, and I know that while this is going on, you also have on your courts downstairs, you have things going on. I don't know, what are they actually? They're classes or something?
They're going on during the tournament?
Yeah.
We have a bunch of things going on during the event, whether it's our parties in our hospitality tent and different. We have some matches going on the side courts. We have some college matches playing. We have a bunch of different special events on the clay courts.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask about. So how do people get to do that? I mean, is it just open to the public?
Not during the tournament. No, you need a ticket to get on site. So we partner with a few different organizations, companies as well. So, for example, like we have our Legends Clinic, so anybody can purchase a ticket to play with all of our Champions Tour players. So for the opening weekend is our ATP Champions Tour. So players that have retired like Tommy Haas, Tim Henman, Fernando Gonzalez, and we have included in that we have a Legends Clinic. So we limit it to 18 people. And you can purchase tickets, and you have a clinic with all the Champions Tour players.
Really?
It's a great event. And then we also have the Bryan Brothers Clinic, the best doubles team in the history. And that's on Tuesday night and Monday night, and we limit that to 12 people each. And you can learn from the best, one price per person, and come out and watch the players, and you get to play right with them.
That is so nice. And they must be very patient to do that, to play with people who, aren't very good most of the time.
Well, they're professionals. It's not, they've done it. It's not their first rodeo, and they know how to treat the spectators and the fans, and they put on a good show.
And are you still going to have that car, that Porsche? So one of the cars on the field. I mean, on the. People love that.
Well, yeah, Champion, but I think we're the only tournament in the world that actually has a car on court. So Champion Porsche, our official auto sponsor, we love them. They're great. They're a great partner to deal with. They put a car on court, usually a nice Porsche convertible.
Right.
And we always do giveaways and put people in the Porsche so they can sit in the Porsche and watch the match right there live.
And I have one of their hats that they gave away last time. I have that Porsche hat.
Yes, they always do something at their booth, and you could come, if you like one of the Porsches, just make an offer and
right.
Pay
That's
the
what they
sticker
want.
price, and it's yours.
That's exactly what they want. So my guest, of course, is one of the family members, Adam Barron, and we're talking all about the wonderful the ATP Delray Beach Open by VitaCost.com, starting February the 15th to the 24th. It's right there on Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach. This is a fantastic show for us, especially in South Florida, to have it right here. And they do a good job. I mean, they do an excellent job. the family just has. They've been doing this a long time. They love it, and they make they make tennis really come alive. And I know I've sat on some of the sat there and watched some of the tennis players, and they are good. In fact, don't you also have? I was amazed. You have, and maybe every tournament has it, how fast the ball is served. Don't you have it? It shows.
Yes, it's the speed of serve,
right.
and that's one thing that people say. People watch it on TV, they watch tennis, they play tennis, and then they never realize until they come to a match for the first time and watch the professionals play. They're like, I never realized how hard that ball is hit.
Exactly.
It's fine. I mean, they hit the ball over 140 miles an hour. It's amazing.
It is, and the fact that you get into the technology that. How can it, what sees that to be able to gauge how fast it goes? How does that work?
I mean, the game has definitely changed over the years. I mean, you have new rackets, technology, the balls, the courts, the players are stronger, they're bigger. I mean, if you look at our draw, we have some of the tallest players on tour. I mean, Juan Martín del Potro, Kevin Anderson, these guys, Karlovic, these guys are 6'9", 6'10". It's amazing. I mean, how tall these guys are getting. Back in the day, everyone was under 6 feet. Now, it's just all the athletes are just getting bigger, stronger. The balls hit faster. The play of the tennis is just better and better and better.
So, I'm going to ask you a very funny question. Have you had any females who say, how come you don't let us play with them?
Well, it's just a completely different tour.
I know.
We've been asked that question before. Why don't you have a WTA? But it's just most tournaments it's just either a male or female. There's no favoritism or anything. It's just we started a men's open, and it's remained that way.
So because you're such a tennis aficionado, are there tennis tournaments where women and men play against each other?
No.
Why is that, do you think?
I have no idea. Just a completely different sport. Yeah.
Maybe we come up with an idea. Anyway.
Yeah. I know that they have had exhibitions.
Right.
But as far as the tour, I don't know really. I'm trying to think of any tour that has men and women for any sport that they play together.
Because the women now have gotten so powerful.
Oh yeah.
In what they play, and it would be interesting. I don't know. That's maybe you take that back to your family. Say, hey, maybe we ought to have our first, or just.
You have to talk to the people that run the tour.
Maybe it isn't a tour. Maybe it's just a night or two that you do it there.
Right, like an exhibition or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That could be a lot of fun. People would really be out to get. Okay, now let's talk about the clothing. It used to be that only certain things were appropriate, and now they wear whatever they want to wear, don't they?
Yes, I think the only tournament that still has that clothing etiquette is the Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Where it's mostly white, but now, I mean, you have all these players wearing sleeveless shirts, short shorts, low-cut shirts. It's just a fashion statement now. It's fun.
Okay, and what is the of course they're training all the time, they're exercising, but what is probably the most typical injury that happens to a tennis player?
Whoa, maybe ankle, knees, shoulder, I would say. Serving all the time, pounding on the courts, probably knees. Knees would probably be the biggest one, I would imagine.
Yeah, because but what about shoulder? They're
definitely shoulder, knees. I would say those are the two biggest.
So, do you have a doctor that's there around during your tennis events?
Yeah, we have ATP staff, medical trained staff that the tournament has to have on site at all times when the players are here from morning till night.
Oh, really?
100%. Oh, yeah, just in case something happens on court, they need to see a trainer, or in the physio room to get worked up. Oh, yeah, they all get massages, ice, stretching, everything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. People don't quite understand how intense that is. And I'd like to talk a little bit about the Bryan brothers, because not everybody knows them. I mean, they're pretty much yours in a sense, aren't they? Don't they live down here? Is that?
I believe they both live in Miami. One of them might live in California still, but I believe they're both in Florida. But yeah, they are the winningest doubles team in the history of tennis. They've won more majors than any other doubles team, more tournaments. They're just the best. The best of the best.
And they're also talented. Don't they play music? They do something else, don't they?
Yes, they're the Bryan Brothers band. Actually, my little brother, David, is in their band. He plays with them sometimes.
Really?
So they're going to be playing this year at the our sponsor party and Thursday night as well on the music stage. So Thursday night, anyone could come out, buy a ticket to watch the matches, and then see the Bryan Brothers playing in their band.
Oh, wow. Great. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, they love it. Like I said, they're one of the best, and they love dealing and interacting with their fans.
And your brother, what does your brother play?
He sings and plays
guitar. Oh, he sings.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah. He's a lawyer by trade out in California.
Yeah.
But just in his spare time, plays music and has a good time doing it.
So he's going to be there with you. So in your family, how many are there?
There's three of us. My older brother Ivan, myself, and then my little brother David.
I see. So no girls.
No, our sister-in-laws. All
right,
married.
sister-in-laws, right.
Yep, all married, kids, everyone.
Right,
Yep.
And so are the kids playing tennis?
Some of them, yeah. Yeah, my kids, they're young. They just turned 8, actually, today.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. They, try to get them out. Nothing too serious, like Ivan and I were, but just get them out there and have fun.
Yeah, well, it's great exercise, and it's very important. And now they have this. So people who used to play tennis and it's too much for them, they have this new game. And what's the game called again?
Pickleball?
Yeah, pickleball.
Oh, yeah, I know. Pickleball craze.
I mean, it's crazy because I have family members who love tennis, and now they can't. They're much older, and they love pickleball.
I know. It's amazing.
Yeah, right.
I've never played. I've seen it, but I've never played.
You're young yet. You don't need to. Maybe eventually, maybe you will do that. Well, I just want everyone to know this is a great conversation I'm having with Adam Barron, who is, of course, one of the family members of the ATP Delray Beach Open, and it's by VitaCost.com. It's going to be held in Delray Beach at the great facility they have there, February the 15th to the 24th. And you don't want to wait to the end. You can start going earlier and start seeing some of the players. They do a beautiful job. They entertain the guests. They really do. And then there's lots of booths and things for you to see and do while you go there. So just take your family members, take your friends. Now, if they want to buy tickets, where should they go? To yellowtennisball.com? And is that where
Yeah, either go to yellowtennisball.com or you can call the box office at 561-330-6000, extension 1. And there are people there right now waiting for people's calls, and probably on ticket calls right now.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's coming up, isn't it, today? I mean, goodness, February the 15th.
9 days, but who's counting?
Right. Well, you're clocking. I can tell that it's like, okay, are you sleeping at night? Yeah, well, what did we forget, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. And so in your family, does everybody have their own special responsibility? I know John Butler has his. Of course, that's your I guess he's the top administrator. I don't know what his title is.
Yeah, he's in charge of head of operations.
Right.
And Ivan's in charge of, he's the tournament chairman. We all have our own responsibilities, taking care of a bunch of different stuff for the tournament.
Right. So who drives the car on the field?
That's Porsche. That's their car.
Oh, Porsche drives.
Yeah. They don't let anybody else drive their cars.
Are you not afraid that someone's going to get hit in the head while they're there? They're so close.
It's happened.
But they don't care, right?
Sit at your own risk.
Yeah, that's right, because that ball's going so fast, and we see that.
Yeah, and we actually sell, we call them the best seats in the house, where you can actually sit on the court. We have seats right on court. Probably the only tournament in the world that does that as well. Very unique experience. Talk about seeing the ball right there up close.
Right.
Those are great seats.
But then they have to sign a waiver or release or something, don't they?
No, we don't. They're not going to get hit.
No.
They sit on the sides, but no, just keep your eyes open.
Right. But something you just said, Adam, is very important. Is you do have some very good seats. Actually, it's a small enough venue that all the seats are good.
100%. Very intimate setting. We get that all the time. People go to some huge tournaments and they're like, well, I'm sitting all the way up top. I can't really see anything. There's not one bad seat in the house at our stadium. And that's what's easy to get in, easy to get out. And that's what's very unique about us. And we like it that way.
Right. And the parking is excellent. I want to talk about that because sometimes you have to park so far away at these events. You go to the Dolphin game, go anywhere. It's so far away. But not here. It surrounds the whole, it surrounds it. And it doesn't, it's easy to park. They have it marked off in different colors, and you can find your way, and it's not a problem. So people have asked me about that. Oh, I hate to go, all the crowds, the parking. No, it's not a problem.
No, I mean, you're a block away, basically, in the garage. Very easy to park, very easy to get to, and or take a lift and get you dropped off right there. We have valet parking right up front of the box office.
Right.
A couple city garages, a couple blocks away, not even. Very easy to get to.
Well, I really do thank you for taking your time. I know that you're so busy and you're so excited, and we are too, and we will be seeing you. We have a bunch of tickets we have to now give out to a lot of our favorite clients and advertisers, and we'll be doing that. And I look forward to seeing you there, and thanks so much for doing this and being on our show with us today.
Well, thank you guys for being a partner all these years, and it's always great speaking with you, and look forward to seeing you at the tournament.
Yes, thank you, Adam. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, bye.